All right, everyone. So the Call of Duty beta just made a massive update that you are going to love. And this is for all of my friends out there who have been complaining about this. And I'm going to say rightfully for quite some time. Let me read what the update is. This is directly from Treyarch's Twitter account. Let's switch things up. Later today, we will have two playlists in the Black Ops 7 beta: Mosh Pit and a new option, Open Mosh Pit. Here's where the exciting part comes in. Open Mosh Pit features classic matchmaking where skill is minimally considered, featuring TDM, kill confirmed, domination, hardpoint, and overload. Folks, it's here. Okay. Now, I completely understand that this isn't going to make everybody happy with the game, think it's the best, and say that they love Activision, they love Treyarch, they love everybody, right? I get it, okay? But this is a step in the right direction because this is what I was talking about in some of my prior videos when I said they got to get creative here so that they could. I understand some of the things that they want to do, right? I understand the idea of constantly wanting to make it so that experience for new players is good, right? I understand all of this, but you can't take away from your hardcore base of supporters. You just can't, right? You have to give them something, and this is what I meant by getting creative. You can have different modes that appeal to different people. If there are a group of people that really just want to take it easy, right? They really just want this other form of matchmaking, leave it for them, but give players a chance to play their own mode. And this is perfect, right? So now all of us can hop into this mode and say, we're going to have the best connection possible. We're not going to have to worry about, oh, actually, we're going to be matched with people that are either our own skill level technically, right? But they're also all over the world, which means our ping and our connection might be off. And I think this is one of the reasons that when you look on YouTube, you see so many YouTubers who are complaining about this type of matchmaking because on most occasions, right, a lot of those YouTubers, like they're probably a lot better than me at the game, right? They're probably a lot better than me at the game, have a way higher KD. And so as you get better and better and better, it becomes an even bigger problem, right? Because the higher you go up, the less people that's going to happen with. So I really think this is a great fix, and this is something they have to do. Now, there are plenty of other issues, don't get me wrong, with Call of Duty. But I'm telling you this, and I hope Treyarch, I hope everybody is listening, that if you fix this one issue, if you fix the matchmaking concerns that people had, you are going to start getting people to come back and you're going to start getting some goodwill from the community for it. I mean, I'm reading some of the reaction to this tweet, and it is everybody praising it, right? Some are saying this is because of Battlefield, which fine, right? It doesn't matter to me why you do it. Just do it and keep it that way. And you could still keep if people are just like, I want to play SBMM, fine. Put that there. I can guarantee you there's going to be a lot more people playing in this. And the final point I'll make on this before we end the video is the big issue with what this matchmaking has done. Because like I said, I've really evolved in a way on this issue because when I first heard the complaints, I thought, I don't know. It's I don't know see why SBMM is that bad. But then I started listening to as many people as I could that were in the Call of Duty community that were complaining about this. Right. I listened to, I mean, like guys like Blame Truth, right, who I was watching way back in the day, but he's probably one of the bigger ones who's complaining about this. And he was bringing up, I thought, really good points. Because the problem is what you're basically doing is the better you get at the game, the worse the thing is for you, right? The worse what you're doing is for you. So the better you get, you're going to have worse connection. The better you get, you're only going to be playing against better players. And for what? If you have a ranked mode, perfect, right? In a ranked mode, okay, you're going up against people that are in platinum or diamond tier. And so everybody sees that that's what you're doing. But if you're not someone that is, or if you don't have that type of mode, well, then what is the point? You're playing the same mode that some other guy who has a point 0.5 KD is, and for nothing, right? So there's no benefit to it. And so I'm super hyped about this. And I just hope this isn't one of those situations where it's kind of a little bit of a, okay, we'll give him something, but we're not going to actually do anything with this. Let's just get some good headlines and then slowly pull this back. No, like I said, get creative. When the fan base is complaining and when people aren't happy, it doesn't mean that you have to drop everything else that you think, right? I'm talking about the developers here, right? The people making the game. It doesn't mean every time a fan complains about something, you have to do everything that they're saying to the exact letter of the law that they're saying it. But what you do is find a way to make it so that the fans are happy with it, right? So fans are saying, get rid of SBMM. You know what's a pretty good alternative? Make a playlist that doesn't have it. There you go. Right. So now, if you really want to keep your SBMM playlist because you think it's better for the game and you think you're going to keep player retention, keep it. Have it in there. But now we get one that's not. And please let this be a thing going forward. Right. Please let this make it to the actual game. And I would love to hear, what the downside to that would be. Now, are you saying, well, we're going to split up our player numbers? I don't think so, right? I think this should draw enough people that you'll be able to do both. And if for some reason this basically gets rid of the SBMM one, right? If enough people aren't in the SBMM playlist, well then you know the bottom line, right? Which is this is the more popular way that people want to play. So this is such great news. That's why I had to do this video because it is um, just phenomenal news. There's literally no other way to put it. This is the best news we could have gotten today, and so they better keep it up. That's all I could say. They better keep this up because I want to be playing Call of Duty like I did back in the day, where people loved it. Sure, people complained, but it wasn't every time a new Call of Duty came out. Everything was viewed as the most negative in the world, which this is. So thank you all for watching.